you're in the forest. Would you rather come across a random man or a random bear?
When you're putting it that way, getting killed by a bear or getting by a man?
Take the bear anytime.
Hold on. So in this scenario,
neither of those things could happen. It's possible neither of them could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not taking the risk.
Right.
Right. So
I'd rather die than have that happen
just
to me.
a question. Which one do you pick?
I guess I'd rather encounter a man.
Okay. What about you?
I don't know. Neither. I don't know. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever let someone ask me that because I think it's just so dumb, and so I don't even know. I'll give you. I don't know. I choose neither because I would just shoot both of them if I was in a danger. I don't want to. Both are horrendous things to think about, and so I don't want to.
Why
think
are both
about
horrendous things to think about?
Because I would not. Okay.
You do realize that
most
men aren't going to do anything to you, right?
Are you sure?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh,
Well, let's
really?
explore that.
Oh.
Really? Oh, really? Yeah, they really won't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
we have all the stats to prove
No, I'm
it.
so
Yeah.
glad
Need to
that
be
you. I'm so
careful
glad
of
that you
that.
think
Mock
that.
her.
I don't know.
Just be careful. All right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to answer the question?
Not really. I guess I'm not going to choose the bear because that's dumb, but I'm not going to choose the man because that's also dumb. So.
Well, if you had to choose
It's like a Princess
one,
Bride
Then a bear.
situation.
I will choose the bear, and I will just shoot it in the face.
poison in front of me either.
Clearly.
I don't want to hurt a human. I would rather hurt a bear than a human.
you
But if
don't-
I'm in a situation, you guys keep saying there's a chance that they wouldn't do anything or yada yada or whatever. But it's that's not a risk I'm willing to take. It's just not. It's
Yeah.
not one that I want to take.
Sure.
I really don't want to take that risk.
That's why the question of the hypothetical is, you had to pick one. Which one would you pick?
Then I would pick the bear.
Okay.
Even though you chose man, when Andrew said, he said something along the lines of, most men wouldn't do anything. You're like, are you sure about that?
Not her. It was.
No, it was her, right there.
It wasn't. It was. I think it was her. We were having the exchange with.
No, it was her. So
No,
it
it
was
was
during the
definitely
exchange
me.
with her, but then when you said most men wouldn't do anything
okay, I
to
see.
you, she was like, you sure about that? So what percentage of men do you think would, in this situation, would choose to victimize, attack, grape a woman?
85%.
I don't know.
High.
No, we're in deep trouble if that's the
85%.
case.
I kind of want to go outside and smoke a cigarette.
Why don't they just put them in cages? Just stuff them in there. Get in there.
That
do.
happened in Seattle.
It's just behind closed doors.
Why are you guys able to even walk the streets? If
I can't. That's the
85%
point I'm trying to make. I literally cannot. I have to dress like a man to walk around my own town. Otherwise, I get
Yeah.
harassed and all the other. Literally
What do we mean by harassed?
chased down. I swear.
You don't
to
get
God.
chased down in
Dude,
your
I
fucking
actually
town for
swear
walking
to
down
God,
the
it
street.
just happened.
naturally-
It just happened. I
we
made a
saw
police
you wearing
report.
lingerie by a sewer.
Okay, I was with a man. He kept me safe.
She had clothes on her back.
I was with my
you were with
ex-boyfriend.
She
My
was hiding
ex-boyfriend.
down there because they were chasing her,
Amanda
bro.
You guys are.
She had an extra spare.
I won't go into the woods by
so
myself.
just to clear it up,
I won't.
the safety factor was that you were with a
Man, she trusted.
Yes,
Man.
because he it's the only way you can stay safe in the woods against a man is with another man. Unfortunately, the only way I am safe
Yeah.
in this world is by dressing like a man or being with a man.
But can we go back to the fact that if you just dress like
you
a
can't dispute that.
that if you just
or
dress
dressing like normally, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't, so I have to dress. I have to dress normal to be safe.
Oh wait, so if you dress
So
like a
it is
prostitute,
the-
wait, hang on, back up. So if you dress like a prostitute, men think you're a prostitute?
I look way too nice to yeah, I may be dressed like a little slut, but I'm not. No one would ever think that I am dressed like a prostitute.
And she knows it.
There's a difference between being a slut and liking the way you dress.
Okay,
I just like the way I dress. I'm not a slut.
Okay, so there's a couple things here I'm just going to reject. I categorically reject that if you walk down the street in your hometown, that men are chasing you down so that they can SA you?
Because I can pull up the police report.
A man may have done that. Men are not doing that in your hometown.
Okay. Well,
A man, perhaps. Men, not so much.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually impossible, right? That
I'm
would
not
be
saying
that would be
it's
like an
every
impossibility.
Single man, I'm just saying where I live, it's dangerous to walk around because of the men, especially if you're.
And
downtown.
it's how you dress. Do you
it
think
shouldn't have to matter? That's why that trend on TikTok.
Hang on, let me
is
finish
like,
the question.
I'm so sorry. You're right. I'm getting heated. So
I just want to let me finish the
Change the
question.
split.
Okay, I just want to know if you're walking down the street in your hometown in a nice flower dress. Are men chasing you down to SA you in the street? They're just like rabid. They have pitchforks. I'll get her.
I don't know. I don't really know what their
know?
intentions are. They mostly, I think, mainly they just want to like have a moment to talk to me. But it's like still scary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That they talk to you.
Because you don't know what.
Well, no, because it'll be like some 40-year-old man, and usually they do think that I'm like doing some sort of services, but it's like.
So they think you're a prostitute?
I don't ever think that it should be.
So hang on, just so I get this right, they think you're a prostitute, so they stop to collect your services?
Yeah, I guess.
And
Not
that
all
is
the
the
time.
same.
I just think that's like an example of a reason why they do come towards me specifically. And I do walk around in cute little pretty sundresses where like I like look kind of like a basic pretty little girly,
and they run you down.
And that's just my town, but it's just like not. I don't know. It's not the
point. What is this grape capital of the world called?
I don't know. I'm starting to
Sounds
think.
like you live in like a post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, totally.
By the way, you guys are talking about
come
how
out at night
unsafe
because
the
the
world
men-
is and how men are just like.
I didn't. No.
No, she
It's just
said
weird.
that 85% of men.
Nobody
would
said
harm-
that the world is
agree with
safe.
that.
Yeah,
I didn't agree
But
with that.
from what I see in the world, it seems as though women can walk around completely carelessly, and the only reason that they can do that is because they have the protection of the force around them, and the force around them comes from men. So if 85% of men all had this same objective, then why wouldn't they just be doing it all the time?
Yeah, they just stuff you in
Why
cages.
are you here?
Which happened in Seattle.
I think they're giving definitely.
Yes, there are some men who do some horrible things, just like there's some women who have sex inside of schools with boys, right? And so the thing is, like, some do bad things, agreed. Some women do bad things. The idea here, though, is that if 85% of men collectively just decided that women were going to be, I don't know, fuck puppets, they would all get together and stuff them in cages. And what the hell could women do about that?
That's what Diddy did.
That doesn't contend with the point.
I'm just saying,
Get what he
like,
says, like, just contend with the point, though.
but like,
genuinely,
genuinely, do you think like men versus women, like men do more like horrible things?
Nope.
You think it's 50-50?
No, I think women do it more.
You think women do it more? So then why is it like?
Can I give you my rationale for what?
Yeah.
Okay. So, depending on how you categorize SA, okay, I have seen many, many times women at parties walk by and casually smack men in the rear. I've seen them casually walk over and rub their shoulders. I've seen them run their fingers through their hair. I've seen them very casually put their hands all over men.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. However,
They should.
if a man casually walks by and gives a woman a nice slap on the rear, or let's say goes over to a couch and begins to rub her shoulders, things like that. Oh my God! Oh my God!
I agree.
However, these aren't counted categorically the same.
No, they
So
are.
for women, no, they're definitely not. Men don't report any of this. However, women do report all of this, right? And so the thing is like it's completely the same exact thing, right? It's just that women don't get held to account for it. So no, I categorically believe that women actually do it more. When I look at what happens in schools, I see that it's usually the female teachers who are the predators of young men.
Yeah.
That's what I see over and over and over and over. And by the way, when it comes to even serial killers, usually women are in the placement of being against the people who can fight back the least, right? And so you see nurse killings and you see baby killings and you see little child killings. No, I actually think that women are even more predatory than men. And you can find all this information on my great wife, Rachel Wilson's Substack. I highly suggest everybody goes and checks it out because she did all the research on it.
Yeah, I actually agree in that part. I think that there's a double standard of reported statistics, because I remember this one night, like 2 years ago, I was with my friend at the time. We went out to a college campus to, hang out, party, whatever.
Speak up just a little.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
We went out to the campus and like partied, whatever. And this woman walked up to him and grabbed him by the nuts.
Yep.
And was like, "Hi," and I was like, "No, get back!
Right.
You have no right to touch him like that." Like, I was literally livid.
But they don't.
He didn't know how to respond.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is like he just moves on, right?
Yeah, he
and
did.
so the thing is this happens so frequently
Yeah.
that women just take it for granted.